For you, what do you personally prefer to play? The smaller club shows or festivals like that?
I like looking out. It's a double-edged sword in a lot of ways because I like the connection with the crowd, and I like looking out and seeing people and making a connection with them. But I also like looking out and seeing thousands and thousands of people. So.
Yeah, we just did a show in the United States in a city called Kansas City, and we were the headliner for a festival that's the biggest one-day festival in the United States called Rockfest, and we were the headliner, and that was 60,000 people. You know, and then we'll do a club. You know what we like? We like it where it's sold out. We love it where no matter where the venue is, we like it where everybody showed up. I mean, we're the type of band that we want to play the desert, have everyone show up. You know.
Yeah, we played. Last time we played Munich, we played at what was it, 1,200 seat venue. Like, you know,
yeah, about 1,100, 1,200.
It was hot, and you know, you're sweating everywhere, and I love that too. You know, I love that could, like I said, it doesn't. It honestly doesn't matter how big the crowd is or how small the crowd is, as far as an emotional standpoint. When you get on stage, you know, after all the business is taken care of, and you're on stage to perform, it's the emotion that the audience is giving back to you. Today was great. I thought
today was a fantastic.
They were giving back.
Show.
You know,
we had a blast. I mean, it was short for us from what we're used to, but it was. We had a great time.
What is special for you here at Rock and Park? It's your first time here? Or,
Nope.
It's not our first time. The thing for us is that it's hallowed ground, you know, and we're very very honored to be here, and the fact that we were even asked to come and play, and that we could do it, it's a big deal for us. You know, we came from an MTV generation when you would see these huge festivals and these big gigantic shows, you know, with all these bands that you loved, and you know, when you're a kid, you're like, one day I'm gonna play there. And to be here and to be doing that, and to just be in, you know, any part of it, is a huge honor for us.
What do you think about the Twin Festival idea that the same lineup taking place, two different cities at the same weekend?
You know, we actually in the States will do some shows like that. A lot of the festival lineups are the same in the States, and it's always fun because you get to, you know, you'll either meet somebody new that you kind of in another band or something that you become friends with, and you get to see them again. You know, I think it's great because you know, maybe you'll miss a show that you wanted to see from another band on the first day, and then you get to see them the next day. You know,
the bands over here too. It's you get more of an eclectic mix here than you would in the U.S.
Yeah, you would never have Shinedown and Refused and Tenacious D on a show.
No, it wouldn't happen in the States.
Happen, you know, so they try to keep the genres more segregated, I guess, in the States. So
they've kind of opened up in some markets in the U.S. like Bonnaroo and Coachella, and gotten better at it. But you know, over here, you know, this was the first time that, you know, when we started to come here, and when we've done it now. Third time that we've done Rock and Ring and Rock and Park. But yeah, here you get to see it's very eclectic.
And that's fun for us because we listen to a lot of different styles of music. I mean, we listen to everything. So
we probably listen to rock music least of anything when we're on tour. Like when we're like, you know, once we do a record and what have you, you know, we don't really, you know, sit that much with rock and roll.
What are your current albums in the rotation on the tour bus?
I kind of fought it, but the Gautier is something that I just got into, and I wasn't trying to, I guess fight it might be a little bit of a harsh way of presenting it. I didn't get it at first, and then I saw him on Saturday Night Live, and I was like, wait a minute, there's something more to this, and I just recently got that and was listening to it on the plane on the way over here the other day.
Yeah, I same thing. I listen to the Gautier stuff a good bit. I'm a big Ben Folds fan, so I've been listening to Ben Folds a lot. And actually, on the rock situation, the new Chevelle record, I've been listening to a lot too. So you know, we just try to mix it up. All, you know,
I've listened to the new Hellstorm a bunch. I've been listening to that.
They are next in our interview schedule.
Yeah. So you know, it's never just. I feel like if all you do is listen to just rock music, then you don't have a lot of inspiration to pull from, you know. And we try to listen to a new Coldplay record. I've been listening to a lot too. It's not really new anymore, but
it's still pretty new.
Yeah, but I've been listening to that a lot, you know. So it actually gives you inspiration from different places than just where you live. So.
I was interested. I saw Rob Cavallo produced your record, and I was just wondering if you guys or how you guys maybe are connected to the punk rock scene, because he obviously comes or has a punk rock background.
Yeah.
How this maybe, you know, is it a part of Shinedown in a way that I was interested in?
I don't know about that. I mean, I've listened to I've never been I was never in the scene, you know, never in the punk rock scene, but I was appreciated, you know, the really good, you know, the good punk bands. So.
I'm a huge Green Day fan. Of course, he has very much ties with Green Day. He just actually finished the record, the new one. You know, Rob is very much about the song and about, you know, I think the reason why we work so well together with him is that at the end of the day, it's 100% about the presentation of the song. If it's meant to be epic, make it as epic as it can be. If it's meant to be dirty and nasty and down and out and just hardcore, make it all those things and do it to 10, you know, put it on 10. And that's just the way that we are about everything, you know, when it comes to the music and the songwriting.
We kind of have that attitude from the beginning of the inception of a song. It's about the song. It's not about, we don't have to fit any kind of mold or anything. We just, what does this song need? And that carries over into working with Rob. It's the same thing. When you get to the studio, it becomes a more grand version of that. You know, what does this song need? What's the most important thing? What's going to deliver the message to the people the best?
I think a lot of people would be surprised with how he's by no means nonchalant about anything, but he is very, as far as a producer is concerned, first of all, he couldn't be kinder. He's very kind. He doesn't do the whole like brash tactics. Like, he's not the type of producer that, like, if you're not getting it or you're not performing at a certain, he's not going to yell at you and be like, get out, or
put you down.
Yeah, he does not put you down. He's very positive reinforcement because he wants to lift you up, you know, and he wants you to feel good about yourself and about the song that you're playing. So the punk rock side, you know, I think that definitely he is, you know, all for one, you know, and has that mentality and that punk rock love, you know, and the fact that, you know, it's kind of, you know, no authority and like, I'm going to do it my way, you know. I think that definitely translates, and, you know, that's kind of the way that we are about things, because we definitely know who we are, and we know the type of music that we present to the world, and it goes back to what I said earlier. We're quite fearless when it comes to that, and so's Rob, and I just think that's why we work well together.